Hi chickens, and welcome to the Rubicon. If it's your first time here, this is definitely the video that you should have clicked on because I'm going to be laying out all of the groundwork for everything we're going to be doing here. Now, chickens at the Rubicon is a metaphor. It's basically a blending of two idioms, and those idioms for us are going to be why did the chicken cross the road and crossing the Rubicon. So, if you don't know, the Rubicon is a river on the northern border of Italy. And around the time of Julius Caesar, when he was out doing his stuff, the Italians were kind of like, hey, don't cross that river, you're going to be starting a thing. Julius Caesar, of course, is like, I'm going to do the thing. They're like, don't do the thing. I'm going to do the thing. Don't do the thing. So Julius Caesar crosses the Rubicon and war is declared. So generally the idiom crossing the Rubicon means decision that you can't come back from. Now, why did the chicken cross the road, of course, is the biggest dilemma right after which came first, the chicken or the egg. But we'll dig into that in another video. Why did the chicken cross the road? Well, to get to the other side, of course, Taylor. But there's so many other answers. There's so many other ways to think about what was the chicken thinking? Was the chicken thinking anything? What kind of road was it? How hard was it to get across the road? And for questions like these, it's so simple to come up with the simplest answer and use that because we don't care very much. Well, here I really want us to care. And we don't have to care because it's necessary, but we should care because there are things in life that matter. And it might not be a chicken crossing the road, but it might be a whole lot of other things. And I'd like to talk about that, and I'd like you to join me as we go through this journey together. We're going to be asking questions that, to pardon the pun, ruffle a few feathers. And that's okay. Now, I'm not going to say that you don't have freedom of speech, but I would like to ask that if you're participating in this journey, that you try to limit your interactions with others to things that actually make sense. For example, you are more than welcome to tell people that they're going to go to hell. However, if you're going to tell people they're going to go to hell, I would like you to tell them that in a biblical sense and be able to support it with material and not just use it as an insult. Because quite frankly, go to hell is very old, and nobody cares. That said, please ask questions, and they're not necessarily questions that you need an answer to, but I want us to learn that asking those questions is more important than the answers. The answers are important. I'm not saying that the answers are not important, but I think a lot of questions we get scared to ask because we already have a simple answer. And if we deviate from that answer at all or question it, we're compromising our own integrity as understanding that what we perceive and how we experience the world is absolute truth. I really appreciate you being here with me because I think that it takes many more minds than one to contemplate things. I genuinely think that this is not a journey that I can take on my own. To let you know a little bit about me, I am 24 years old and I have been studying Christian apologetics from about the time I was 14. That's about a decade. And somewhere along the way, I started coming up with answers that I didn't like. And instead of deciding that I was going to stop, I kept going. It's not a comfortable place to be in, to be wrong on all sides of the equation, but know that the information you have is more than what people are trying to use against you. And I understand that a lot of what you experience in life is probably very similar to this. It's not just about teen angst and being misunderstood. It's about understanding experiences that other people will never be able to experience, and having to take on board opinions of people who have never experienced things that you have and saying that they know better. And it also might be for you that you're struggling to understand things that other people know better, but you're so afraid that you might be wrong that you don't want to tread on that ground. Well, you're not afforded that luxury here because we're going to be breaking all kinds of rules. And we're going to have fun doing it. So chickens, I hope that you buckle in. Make sure that you've got your life vests on because we're going in and we're going deep. This is Taylor and I'd like to thank you for watching. Join us next time for something stupid probably. Bye.